Good morning, YouTube. This is Chuck Reynolds. I want to welcome you back to my channel. If you've watched my latest video, the one that was 3 parts, you have seen these before. And those happen to be the windings out of the fan motors for the RV unit, the refrigeration unit. And I didn't take these apart in the video because the video went way too long because of the procedures that I had to do to figure out how to take things apart. And so now what we're going to do, we're going to work on these, all 3 of these, and see if we can't get some copper out. So give me a second here while I think a little bit, and I'll be back. We're going to do a little experiment here. I've never had a winding quite like this before. I'm pretty sure what I'm going to try isn't going to work, but we're going to try it anyhow. So first thing I'm going to do is put it on the anvil and see what this epoxy does if I whack it one. So it's both inside. Now it splits a little bit. So that was no good. So let me try something else here. Well, that was interesting. You no longer have a round winding. So what we have now is this. I'm not sure if you can see it. Right there. So it's now a oblong. So that isn't how you get the copper off of that. So, I was kind of hoping maybe that the laminations would split and the whole thing would come apart, but all it did was crinkle up a little bit. So, the epoxy, there's nothing under it other than steel. So my thought is maybe cut this in half. Cut it there and there. Okay, we might try that. If I can find my angle grinder, that's what we're going to do. Be back in a minute. I get too close to that crazy thing, so you'll be able to see something. This copper's already broke, so I'm going to try to cut it right there. I'd really like something to hold it. So let's do these. That way. Will that work? Yeah. Here we go. Cut through easy enough. I don't know exactly what I'm going to accomplish doing that. It's a little clumsy doing it that way, so I'm going to do it this way. Oh, and this is number 2, all of this. Going to be number 2 wire. It's so teeny. And it doesn't unwind at all. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Okay, so my thought is this. Due to the construction of this thing, I'm going to try to cut these tabs off here so this can slide, and I'll cut this ear here and cut it down here. At least that's the plan. And you know how plants are, they really change. So let's try this. Okay. And we know these are really hot. I'm not sure I'm doing what I wanted to do, but so I'm going to take this ear off, take that tab off, that tab and that tab. Okay, we're going to continue with this. Not sure I'm going to end up where I want to be, but that's the way it goes. Not getting exactly what I want to get, but that is hot. Really, it is hot. Cut that one. Because it's going to be number 2. That's where my problem is. Don't want to spend all day on this thing. Okay, so back to the drawing board. I got another idea. We'll test this theory out. We'll try to split these coils on one side. I lost a few little stragglers here. And the reason I decided to do this, because this is all number 2 because it's too small. And see, this one's just about apart. Give me a screwdriver. But I do have a respirator on. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. Now these are a little bit embedded. That's why they didn't totally fall apart. Come on. Be nice. There we go. There's one. I like it. That's what we're going to do. Almost like taking copper out of an armature. Oh. There we go. Much easier. Well, there's half of one in just a few seconds. All steel. All we need to do is cut this one, and we'll have that. We'll go that way. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Come on there, sweetie. Get quite far enough, but it is kind of glued in there, that winding. That's one. After the testing, it went pretty good. Now I'll show you what it weighs. Light just might be a little hard to see, but this is it, with the exception of a few stragglers that are laying on the bench. There's 3 ounces of copper for one fan motor field winding. That's the whole thing, and plus the steel. So yeah, that's worth it if you do it the way I just finished with. There, that'll work good. Alright guys, one last clip. I know that's checked off already, but if you look here, I cut the first one in half and bent it. I didn't touch those. I just used the 4.5-inch angle grinder with a cutoff wheel. Got all 3 of them cleaned off in about 10 minutes. And there's probably 10 ounces of copper there. Number 2, granted, but that was worth it for 10 minutes. So, I'm going to say this, as I say at the end of all of them. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, come back again, give it a great comment. And thank you so much for watching, guys. So, some of these go really long, some of these go really short. This one's kind of in the middle. So you guys stay safe out there, stay blessed.